Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to episode number 6 of Unsolicited Career Advice. After a 7-month hiatus, we are back. Why the 7-month wait? Well, because I shaved my beard and I was afraid that if I filmed a video without a beard, you would have no idea who I was and you'd report copyright infringement to YouTube. What is Unsolicited Career Advice, you ask? We hack into the mainframe, we access the government's deepest, darkest secrets, and then we encode them in unfunny jokes and very bad puns. Let's get it. So our first piece of career advice goes out to Twitter user I Blame Franta, who tweeted, "When you need career advice, but you're too scared to text your professional friends." So I don't think I need to tell you this, but people love giving advice. Honestly, like 2 hours ago on the subway, I had a guy tell me I should shave my beard because there's more poo in this than a toilet. If by poo you mean double rainbows and baby dreams, then you would be correct, rude stranger. Look, your friends are your friends for a reason. Honestly, put yourself in their shoes. Imagine them coming to you asking you for some advice. What would you do? I'm willing to bet you would help them. Why? Because that's what friends do.
Real friends.
Your professional friends are your professional friends. Call them up, go grab a coffee with them, tell them what's on your mind, tell them that you value their experience, and then ask for their advice. They'll help, and one day you can go and return the favor. Our second piece of career advice comes from a Reddit user, Widefoot, who commented, "My degrees, training, and meager experience have all prepared me for a job I despise with advancement options that I will like even less. I would like a little advice on how to change career paths right out of the gate." So this one's kind of tough. I mean, I know a bunch of people who invest a ton of time and money into a career path that they felt was right to, just as they're about to start that path, realize that it's not the right path. So imagine this. You're really hungry and you go into a restaurant and you look up at the menu and you see there's nothing on this menu that you want to eat. What do? Do you order something anyway and hope that it does the trick, or do you leave the restaurant? Widefoot's situation is a little bit like the restaurant situation, just a lot more stressful. So here's one way to deal with it. If you're sure that a career change is the right thing, head over to LinkedIn, put your experience or your education into that search bar. Bring up some profiles of people who have the same credentials as you. Browse those profiles. If you see anybody that you think has done something interesting with the same experience and education as you, shoot them a message. Ask them how they got started. Ask them how they created their career opportunities. Ask them if they have advice for you. Chances are, some of them will be willing to help. And then from there, start to course your new path and figure out what the very next step is and take that step. It's definitely not easy, but I believe that if you continue down this path that you've already said you're sure isn't right for you, you're gonna end up with a bunch more problems and a ton more stress if you keep going. Our final piece of advice goes out to this Twitter user who tweeted, "Need a job, but I'm too lazy to find one." Then you don't really need a job, do you? Because if you really needed a job, you would be out there looking for a job. All right, maybe I should give you some advice that doesn't make me sound like a complete jerk. I believe that the reason a person puts off searching for a job is because they're scared, which is completely normal, or they have no idea where to start. In which case, you don't really need a job, you need to find something that gets you excited enough to get off the sofa. And I have no idea what that thing will be for you, but there's some ways to find out. So one of the best ways to get started, find friends or family members who seem to be enjoying the work that they do. Ask them how they got started. Ask them what they would do if they were in your shoes. Ask them for some advice. One thing I do know is that laziness usually leads to more laziness. And if you don't find something worth getting off the sofa for, you're going to be there for a very long time. So there you have it, Unsolicited Career Advice, episode number 6, complete. So in case you're unaware, the reoccurring theme for today seemed to be talk to people and ask for advice if you're really not sure what your next step should be. If you have career questions for us, head over to Twitter, use the career advice hashtag, send us an email, or write your question down on a $5 bill and deposit it into any bank. We'll find it. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go and wash my beard.